Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam and Hope marriage could shoot Thomas over the edge. Will a dangerous internal health reversal play out for Thomas as Hope and Liam prepare to tie the knot? Thomas and Paris called off their engagement, which obviously left him enough distraught. Paris was supposed to be Thomas's path forward after Hope couldn't commit to marriage, but that obviously didn't dis out. Thomas admitted to Ridge that he was feeling lost both tête-à-tête and professionally. Thomas isn't satisfied creatively without a design to sink his teeth into. It may soak when Thomas gets updates on the new direction that revived hope for the future is headed in. Thomas may long for the days when he was the developer bringing Hope's vision to life. Now Deke and the others on Hope's platoon are getting the job done rather. Thomas may feel like it's been one blow after another since he lost Paris, watched Ridge break Taylor's heart and isn't part of HFTF presently. The worst blow may come in the form of Hope and Liam's forthcoming marriage. It looks like Hope will accept Liam's engagement ring and agree to come his woman. Formerly again. Hope was when it came to accepting Thomas's own marriage offer. Despite Thomas's repeated attempts to get Hope on board, she just couldn't make that position of commitment to him. Hope wore Thomas's ring on a chain that she placed on her neck, which says a lot about the limbo they were stuck by. After Hope puts Liam's ring on her cutlet and starts planning their espousal, it could push Thomas right over the edge. This could pave the way for Thomas to return and go off the rails. Hope and Liam's marriage news could be tough on Thomas. Liam will have an engagement ring for Hope while Deke deals with some Swain reveal horror. Cleric tattling out some advice in Taylor office. Cleric will push Taylor to leave Ridge in the history and make room for some new joy in her life. Taylor will get swept up in a close moment with Cleric, who'll wipe away her gashes and Sparran like he's going to kiss her. At Forrester Creations, Deke will gather with Ivy, Electra, and Daphne for further hope for the future fix. Deke will supposedly move Remy to stop by Forrester and also drag him into quite a mess in the exchange. After Deke tells Babe to come on out, Remy will come around the corner and stir up some drama. Deke's Swain reveal obviously wouldn't go as well as he might have hoped. Electra will no doubt unmask all the awful effects Remy did to her and try to open Deke's eyes to the kind of person he's courting. Remy will scramble to explain and act like he's learned his assignment, but Deke may push him down, at least for a while. Liam will sit down with Hope and admit he's put her through a lot, but he'll hope she'll agree to put their family back together. Liam pulling out a small box and unveiling a gorgeous engagement ring, so Hope seems pleased over this development grounded on her response. There's a good chance Hope's going to say yes to Liam's marriage offer, so they may give their loved bones. Updates on some engagement news soon. Hope and Liam's future looks bright now that they're committed to each other and their renewed happiness. Bill will make him portentous baby oath while Luna fires back at Steffi. Effects are about to get indeed more violent. Steffi has shown up for a captivity visit. She's been ripping into Luna for her jest. Steffi's adamant that Luna will stay locked up ever, but Luna will fire back at her. Luna will continue to believe her future child is the key to a bright future and will refuse to let Steffi stand in her way. Despite Steffi's cuts and allegations, Luna will remain delusional about Will and the family she plans to make with him. Steffi, on the other hand, will hope justice is truly served this time and will give her parents updates on her rearmost Luna battle back at the Precipice House. Taylor and Ridge will be glad Luna's locked up, especially now that Steffi's home with the kiddies. Bill will make him portentous oath during a discussion with Will and Katie. Since Bill has no intention of getting Luna pardoned again, he'll be induced that the mama of Will's child is going to stay behind bars indefinitely. With that in mind, Bill will prognosticate that the guardianship case palm won't be an issue. Bill will covenant to make sure they get guardianship when the baby comes and keep this little Spencer heir at law safe. A pledge like that frequently leads to bad news on a cleaner. The further confident Bill is about winning guardianship, the more likely it becomes that there'll ever be a problem. This guardianship case palm may not be as set in gravestone as Bill thinks, so it'll be intriguing to see if any courtroom drama happens down the road. Luna will concentrate on worming her way out of captivity, so she'll use another captivity attack to her advantage in the coming occurrences. Steffi fumed over Finn's stunner and brazen Luna in captivity. At the Precipice house, Finn was thrilled when Steffi returned home with Hayes and Kelly, so he hugged the kitties and canoodled with his woman. Once the kitties headed off for playdates, Finn had to break the news to Steffi that Luna was alive thanks to Lee and that she took advantage of Will. Although Finn assured Steffi that Luna had been taken into police guardianship, he also had to admit that Luna was pregnant. Steffi got updates on the maternity test evidence and reeled over all these shocking developments. It wasn't long until a fuming Steffi decided she had to defy Luna, so she stormed out the door. Luna learned she had a caller as she got settled in the visiting area. It was Poppy who arrived to tease Luna and advise that Bill wouldn't be coming to her deliverance again. Luna acted like Poppy shouldn't be so sure that Bill wouldn't help her since she was carrying Will baby. Poppy and Luna wound up rehashing Luna's rotten nonage, but Poppy refused to let her son condemn her for everything. Poppy suggested Luna must have learned commodity from her later each since she got pregnant by a billionaire's son. Once Poppy took off, Luna learned she had another caller and got agitated allowing it was Will. Rather, Steffi walked by and made it clear that she wasn't happy about Luna's survival. Steffi blustered about Luna's crimes and called her disgusting. Despite Luna's belief that Will would come around on all the baby developments, Steffi advised that Luna was going to stay locked up ever. At Forrester Creations, Taylor filled Brooke and Ridge in on Steffi's homecoming since she'd told her mama about surprising Finn. Will also popped up to bandy all the gestation drama, so he agreed with Ridge about Bill's amnesty mistake and appreciated everyone's support. Luna has many further numbers to pull. Liam will eventually join all the Luna drama while Carter love life brings questions. After Steffi makes her way back to Los Angeles with the kiddies, Finn will be thrilled. Steffi's return will also mean it's time for her to get updates on all the Luna chaos that's been playing out. Once Steffi realizes Luna is alive and has been wreaking further annihilation, she'll stand her ground. Steffi will make it clear that she has no intention of letting Luna's gestation wriggle her out of jail time, indeed if she's carrying a Spencer heir at law. Poppy wouldn't suppose help is coming for Luna either when she provokes her son during a captivity visit. Bill was Luna's idol before, but Poppy will argue that those days are long gone after what Luna did to Will. As for the guardianship case, that'll ultimately play out if Luna actually gives birth to this baby. Bill will be brimming with confidence. We'll see Bill offer some consolation to Will and Katie about pulling off a guardianship palm without any problems. Liam will ultimately come part of a Luna discussion with Bill, Will and Katie, so it'll be nice to hear him weigh in on all the chaos she's caused. Bill will rant about Luna targeting Will and setting all this in stir designedly, but he'll plan to make sure she stays locked up for good. Elektra got a tough consummation ahead involving Will and Luna. Elektra could leave Will if she decides she can't live with the complications of all this endless baby link. Despite Sheila plea for Cleric to talk to her, he'll head back to Taylor office for another remedy session rather. Remy will compliment Deke on his new job at Forrester Creations, but Deke wouldn't get why his swain doesn't want his name brought up at the company. This is obviously about Remy's sweats to conceal the verity regarding the horrible effects he did to Elektra. It's just a matter of time until Deke finds out the verity and blows up at Remy for it. Carter faced Daphne questions regarding his love life. Carter will assure her that his broken engagement will stay that way and maybe argue that Hope's free to move on with Liam now. This will give Daphne an occasion to pursue Carter freely while Hope gets Deacon and Brooke advice to revive her own future with Liam. Hope and Liam could have a fresh engagement of their own coming up.